Cap&Share delivers a safe carbon budget for the world.
But it also addresses fairness, poverty and inequality. Remember, with Cap&Share, we cap the carbon and share the income.
We cap the carbon with a global carbon budget, one that will keep us below 2 degrees, and each year issue permits for that amount.
Fossil fuel companies must buy these permits at auction in order to extract fossil fuels.
The money raised is then shared out equally to us all.
Sharing it out equally is fair, in the same robust sense that one person, one vote is fair.
And the share means that it doesn't cost us anything.
The fossil fuel companies will put up fuel prices to cover the cost of buying the permits, so we'll pay a bit more, a premium for things.
But all that money is shared out. We get it back.
But there's a happy twist. That's only what happens on average. In fact, Cap&Share benefits the poor. How?
Well, if you're rich, you tend to have a large carbon footprint. You'll be buying and using a lot of carbon-intensive goods and services. So you'll be paying a lot of the added premiums.
Although, like everyone else, you'll get a share of the auction money to help offset this.
But if you have a small carbon footprint, the higher prices won't affect you as much.
And of course, you'll also get the same cashback share as everyone else.
The result is that people with high carbon footprints will pay out more in premiums than the cashback money. But anyone with a lower than average carbon footprint will come out ahead. On average, it evens out, but there is a flow of money from high emitters to low emitters, from rich to poor.
Cap&Share helps to address poverty and inequality.
And there is no need for trading or subsidies or transfer payments.
Everyone gets their cashback share as a right, and that's all we need.
So, there are winners and losers.
But in another happy twist, there are many more winners than losers.
Why? Because a very few very rich people balance out a large number of poorer people. Think of it like this. If the world had only 10 people, most of them would have a low carbon footprint of, say, 1 ton of CO2 per year. 2 of them might use 2 tons each, and one very rich person might use 4 tons.
Now the total carbon footprint for all 10 people is 15, and so the average is just 1.5 tons. And look, there are only 3 people with emissions above 1.5 tons, but 7 with emissions lower than this. There are more winners than losers. This effect makes Cap&Share a popular option for the majority, and this popular support would help counter the inevitable opposition from vested interests like corporations and energy companies.
Do the rich get anything out of it?
Yes, they can point out that their emissions are inside the cap like everyone else's, so they're not trashing the planet anymore, and if they use more carbon than other people, well, at least now they're paying for it. So they can escape the resentment, protest and legal challenges that they currently risk. So this single, simple mechanism allows us to cap our emissions, benefit the poor, and address injustice with a redistribution of money from high to low emitters.
Cap&Share. Simple, fair, and it gets us there.